At least you can even see the airport. That tells you all you need to know. That is the place that Ibrahim Traore, Baba, the place be like they are just starting afresh. You don't understand? That they are just like starting to devise means or to become, what do you call it? Energy independent kind of, right? Have their own electricity grid, build hospitals, equip them. That he had to go abroad. When I say abroad this time, I think he actually went to Russia, right? And then he imported road construction equipment. I'm talking about heavy duty equipment. He brought them to his country with the intention of constructing at least 50,000 kilometers of road across the country. You know what he did? They said they brought the machine. He gave them to different districts and mark roads that will be constructed and reconstructed and the path and everything. So the machine will do all of that. The people are the laborers. It's like the people are rebuilding their own country as we speak, like starting from the scratch. All because France refused to let go. And like I said, a lot of people are kind of like interested in trying to say, no, Burkina Faso, if anything happened to Traore, if anything should happen to Traore, they are going to, you know. But the Ronuku Samunebu Nero BS, they were there to showcase the same thing they have been showcasing or doing in Nigeria, supporting all this evil machination of APC against their own fellow citizens. Now they are wishing same on their fellow Africans. But one guy took them to the cleaners, though, in an online engagement in a space, talking about Burkina Faso.
I have no problem with that. Just proceed.
And I'm not attacking anybody. Let me defend my position. I went to school inside the classroom, not in school compound. Therefore, I want to defend my position. First of all, I have been to Burkina Faso 6 times since the military coup. If somebody has just passed Burkina Faso by bus on his way to Senegal, thank you. I've gone there at different times, Mr. Wandera. On a number of occasions, I have called you when I'm in those places. And I've told you I'm here, look at this situation. I'm not here to contest ignorance. I'm here to tell what I know is Pan-African and African. I want to begin by asking Wandera, how many mobile ambulances does Kenya have? How many? Equipped with hospital equipment, nurses, doctors. How many? Does my Uganda have? Maybe it not go to your Kenya. Beverly, you are here, you said all these type of things. How many does Kenya have? Mobile ambulances equipped with 2 doctors, 5 nurses, and other clinical officers driving into villages to treat people. How many? If they have, open the mouth and tell me now. How many? In Uganda, how many do we have? 0. How many Range Rovers do we have? Plenty, including my own country. How many Prados does Nigeria possess? What type of democracy, civilian democracy, does Nigeria have? 200 women, 400 abducted, kidnapped, hostage, a democracy. I'm coming to dissect you. Democracy. We need democracy. Is there democracy in Nigeria? It's a civilian government. Is it there? Tell the people, open your mouth here, and tell us all as Africans, there is democracy in Nigeria. Hey, we are doing very well. The Boko Haram is not there, and people in Southeast are not being killed Everything.
Kennedy, please tell
No,
Dr.
let me
Machanga
go.
to.
I never interrupted you. I did not.
No.
Either you keep
Kennedy,
quiet
I've never
or
done this
you
before. I'm
talk
doing
to
it for the first
yourself.
time.
You
Please
talk.
stay on the track.
I am
You have
not.
abused
You are not my
Nigeria before,
teacher.
and I kept my quiet.
Yes, and I also kept quiet.
So please,
Shut up.
I've never
Stop.
talked
No.
about your
You
country,
don't.
Uganda.
You don't tell
Stick
me.
with the
You
issue.
don't. You
Kennedy,
can.
I'm very, very serious about.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Yeah. I've said we are not imposing our views on anybody here. And let's just stay on the topic. Dr. Machanga, I know it's your time to speak. View. Dr. Wode has said was from you experts as having a constructive engagement. Let's not deviate and go.
Any student of political science and international relations will know comparative politics. I'm not attacking anybody. If you have gone to school to study this subject, like my friend Wally has done, and Beverly has done, and you have done, I'm doing comparative politics. I'm not attacking anybody. Unless you didn't go to the real school. But if you went to the real university where I went, I'm doing comparative politics.
I have no problem with.
So he's right. A typical Ronuku, Wale is the Ronuku in that space. Immediately, the truth hit him. He couldn't resist to push back. You are insulting my country. He said, what kind of democracy do you practice? Where the people are not protected? Women, children being kidnapped in Nigeria. Do you call that democracy? That's a fact. But he took it as an attack because you know what? He is the Ronuku. If you say anything about Tifnumbu, if you say anything about Nigeria, an automatic Ronuku will say, it's because you hate his tribe. It's because you hate Yoruba. It is all typical. They put themselves in conversation and then make themselves victims of it. All because of this druggie that seized power in Nigeria. They are now emergency lovers of Nigeria. They now love Nigeria. So if you criticize Steve Numbu, you are demarketing Nigeria. If you say truth or present a fact about Nigeria, you are demarketing Nigeria. You are demarketing a Yoruba man. And that is unforgivable to this Ronuku's disgrace lot or disgraceful lot. Shameless lot. They say you can't shame the shameless. So, but you see all the kind of shame with these Oloribukus are bringing back to Yoruba land. Right? Burkina Faso. Kilo Kongweni Ronuku with Burkina Faso. They said that, oh, Traore is paying people to do, what do you call it? He's paying people to do PR for him. Can you imagine all these people, all these idiots? Man, I can't believe that in my life. Oh, I will see Africans doing PR job for a military junta. The same Africans who have been bullied for decades, impoverished intentionally for decades, and made powerless for decades, unable to decide and choose their own leaders for decades. So the wish of most Africans is that those that are currently parading themselves as African leaders should be nurtured. I barely see any African country that the people right there right now are not looking for an alternative to get rid of their own political system. I don't think there is that much. Because that's the reality today. So an average Ronuku that is pretending to be patriotic, he is not. He is an hypocrite. There were Jamaicans who have also joined this. There were Africans who have been staging sort of like a solidarity rally protest across the world for this guy. Do you not understand why it is so? We have generation of Africans who have decided to dig up the truth about everything else they've told them, and they discover that they've been lied to. The involvement in assassination of African leaders by the West have been discovered by this generation, and somehow they feel like what happened to Thomas Sankara shouldn't happen to Ibrahim Traore, no matter how you see it, no matter which side you are. Because ordinarily, right, even during the colonialism, there were those who were enabled the colonialists. They were willing to do all their bidding and ensure that they forced their own people to obey them for a stipend of reward. So there are those indeed who would want to be on the side of France. I just shared a video with you. That was a country run by France for over 100 years. Yeah. Did you see that? If their state capital, if their country's capital could be like that, think about what the neighboring communities would be outside the country's capital. Just think of that. Meanwhile, those who run the country with France, themselves and their families have lifetime wealth reserved for them in France, while the rest of Burkina Babes are living in a squalor. So to Jamaicans, if anything should push America or France to try to start to invade Burkina Faso, there will be more and more than just that invasion. Because a lot of them are willing. They are calling on him. Listen to this. They are calling on him to free the border. They are willing to come back home to defend Africa. So did he pay this ones for PR too? Ronuku, Ronu Nazis, Ronu bandits.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie I, Empress Zero Menin, one perfect balance. Yes, people, upliftment, spiritually, mentally, physically, everything. Black people rise and shine, because this is the time to rise and shine. Because the enemy, we are at war first thing, people. Spiritual war, mental war, and it can get physical too. You know what I mean? But we are at war, people. They are warring against the African. An excellent brother, my little brother, Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso. They are warring against my little brother, that who has excelled himself in an order, the upright man that stand and put things in place for black people, that black people can see the truth, that black people can live properly, that black people can inherit the wealth of the land, what is theirs, that the black people can live more happy, that black people can be more better off than the old colonial system. Take off the old wigs that the old colonial wigs of throw them one side and put on new attire of Burkina Faso. He built hospitals, he built houses, he in cars. There's so much things that the man do. I can't even mention all. But listen, this is the brother that who's elevating black people in these times. We must not let the enemy, France and America, come and say that them they so want to come and arrest the man, want to kill he, want to destroy he, and take back over Burkina Faso. It is not going to happen on the INA watch. Say that before you go asleep, when you wake, it's not going to happen. Say it in your heart, your mind, live it. Black people rise up and they help defend. Don't touch Ibrahim Traore. No, don't fuck wrong Burkina Faso. Right now, my head hot. Last night, yesterday, and in my heart, look, brothers, you don't even know how I feel. This insulting thing that a man doing good, and you believe that France and all them want to come because he kicked them out. They want to come and take back. They want to send terrorists in there so to devour and their brother and destroy Burkina Faso and turn it back into the colonial administration. For your burn that red hot with the touch, Ibrahim. All black people of the world. In the war, we rise up Yeah. It'd be a revolution. Remember?
Rastafari.
Rev the energy there, man.
Yes, yes. And listen, this is a message to France.
Yes.
This is a message to America. This is a message to all them European colonial forces that's aligning themselves to go against Ibrahim Traore.
Yeah.
I am telling y'all now, this is not in the days of Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, and Nkrumah, Gaddafi, and all the people of y'all killed them.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all get away with it. You see this one?
No. That's not the Lord's anointed.
I am telling you that this one, Ibrahim Traore, if you touch Ibrahim Traore, even if you in Barbados and when they got business in Barbados, it getting tossed over. It getting turned over because when a fucking wicked France, when there's a wicked set of fucking
wicked
people,
fuckers.
and when they need to get disciplined, and if you think that you're gonna go down in Burkina Faso, if you think that you're gonna go in there and you're gonna kill that man, listen, when they're gonna see a judgment from France, and when they're gonna see a judgment from America that you never ever seen before, right? Listen, all black people, I don't care when it is all over the world.
Stop when
like my brethren just said, all black people should say, do not touch that man. Let your voices be heard. Do not touch Ibrahim Traore because y'all gonna bring sickness on this planet. You hear me? And I, for one, ready to go and fight. I ready.
Listen,
I ready.
Make a placard and show it. Don't touch Ibrahim Traore. Even if you had to do a video with you saying it.
Listen, we ready.
Let them know.
We ready. When they could just run over black people.
No.
I think this because y'all been doing
years of slavery.
We think y'all been doing it for years. Y'all think that black people supposed to come and take. No, them days done.
You think them days stupid?
Done. We taking back what's ours too.
Yes.
I let everyone know that.
We taking
back what is ours. And try to stop me.
Those in the diaspora.
Try to stop me.
Those in the diaspora and those at home.
Listen,
stand firm. Put aside all differences. Put aside all ignorance. And let's stand together for Ibrahim Traore.
Ibrahim Traore. Stay out of Burkina Faso.
America and France.
Stay out.
Get the fuck out.
You fucking creeps.
That's right, man. Yeah, man. You know something about social media is such a very, very powerful tool, to mobilize your army. I'm telling you, all this guy needs is to tell them that buy a one-way ticket and join us in Burkina Faso, and you'll be like shocked at the number of people who have become so motivated because they are motivated by the historical abuse and bullies of these colonialists. They are not going to they're not going to sort of like remove their knees from our neck. No, they won't. So there are those from this generation who believes that until the whole thing really meets the never seen before resistance, they are never going to stop. In Italy, some of them took to the streets, of course, with banners warning France and the West, leave Traoré alone.
Il n'a pas découvert ce qu'ils prennent au niveau d'Afrique. C'est pour ça qu'ils sont en train de mentir. Ils disent l'AS, c'est une zone rouge. Ils ont dit, c'est une zone rouge. Et France, ils ne peuvent pas partir à l'AS. Maintenant, quand ils ont vu qu'il y a d'autres avions qui partent à l'AS, ils ont décidé de reprendre Traore, France, Mali, Niger. Capitaine Ibrahim Traore a dit, vous avez dit que Burkina Faso, c'est pas un destination à partir. Vous avez dit que l'AS est rouge. Maintenant que vous voulez partir, il faut écrire que l'espace aérien est devenu vert. Pour ça, vous allez prendre le trajet entre Burkina, Mali, Niger, France. Ils sont pas prêts. Nous aussi, nous sommes. Vous êtes d'accord que Air France, il vient à Bamako? Est-ce que vous êtes d'accord que Air France vient au Niger? Donc nous disons non Air France, non France 24, non.
Oh, let go. Leave him alone. They've been through a lot.